Hello, soloists, and some of you are featured dancers as well. So this is magic to do for you. So you guys are not doing the ensemble part, you are doing this video here. So we're gonna start talking through the beginning section of everything, and then talking through it piece by piece. And then at the very end, I'll be doing the whole thing from the top with the music. So if you've seen this video before, if you're coming back again for more practice, you can feel free to skip ahead to the last 5 or so minutes of the video so that you're ready to go. As a reminder, this is your right hand, this is your left hand. We are mirroring each other in this video for ease. For you guys. So let's get started. Everybody will have their cameras off except for Wednesday's ensemble cast at the beginning of this song. The first person to turn their camera on will be Madeline Dunn. And so Madeline, you will be turning your pages to the beginning of the song. Okay. You will turn your camera on right as your character starts to sing. So, camera on, join us, leave your fields with flower, and your camera's on, so it's very exciting. Then you take one finger, join us, leave your cheeks to sour, and on the word sour, you pull your right hand across your face. Join us, leave your cheeks to sour, and this is very much like, come on audience, we're gonna reel you in, yeah? Sour, and then on join us, come and waste an hour or two, you back up to your full body frame, you bevel your right foot in, you pull your elbows back so they're trying to reach and touch your elbows behind your back, hands, jazzed hands, doodly do. So you're curling your fingers in and bringing it back out. Yes? So, cameras on, join us, leave your fields of flower, join us, leave your cheese to sour, join us, come and spend an hour or two, doodly do. And then we start on our, what we learned in the audition. So we're doing a crossover turn to the left, cross right over left, arms reaching out in front of you. Journey to a spot, X, bending your knees. And then doing a two-legged jump, glissade, exciting. Then you're gonna kick your left foot and then kick your right foot and sort of bring it out and in like you're scooping it and swimming your arms. Exotic. Then you have your balancé, sweeping your arms to the right, out, behind, forward, out, behind, forward, and then you tendu, prepare, pirouette, and down. Yeah? Then we have, and you can do either side that makes you comfortable. We'll talk about it more in rehearsal. And then we have a drag on our right foot. Drag, ball, change, out, squeeze in, and point. So that's on, we've got magic to do just for you. You come up to the camera. And this is just you, Madeline, on the camera. You're opening the show for us, so make sure that you are as animated and as dramatic as you can be. So you're here, we've got miracle plays to play. And then you burst your arms, parts to perform. Hands to the camera, scooch back, parts to warm. Reach with your right, things, ball change right, left, big kick, pointed toe, straight knee. Kings and things to take by storm. And then you come to the camera doing your swishy, fossy arms as we go along our way. Yes, and you cover your camera. On the word way, we then will have the first two, player 1, player 2, Chloe and Claire on the word way. You're turning on your cameras, but you're turning them on with your thumb already covering. So thumb over, then press the turn on button. Yeah, so you're coming on covered. On the word way, cameras on. And then Chloe takes her thumb off, intrigue, plots to make disaster. And you can do whatever you want, but it has to be very dramatic and very intrigue. Ooh, mystery, woohoo, yes. Then you cover your camera. Claire will then uncover her camera on humor, handled by a master, and doing something really big and humorous like a Joker would do. And then you cover your camera again. Oh, no, Claire, you don't cover your camera. Then Chloe will uncover her camera when you both sing together on the romance, and you put your left hand to your heart. Romance, text presented pastorally, and right hand comes up. So romance, text presented pastorally. And then Madeline Dunn, whose camera has been covered this whole time, will then uncover to go delete D and cover it again. Yeah? At that point, both Claire and Chloe will then cover your cameras with your thumbs. On that diddly D, my other two hosts, Emmy and Susanna, turn on their cameras. So Emmy, Susanna, you turn it on diddly D. And again, you're covering with your thumb over the camera. So you're coming on like this. Then Emmy will come up. Illusion. Fantasy to study, so Emmy, it's very illusion, it's magical, things like that. Then Emmy covers her camera. Susanna uncovers battles, barbarous and bloody. Be, battle ready. And then Emmy will uncover her camera on join us. And everybody, so Madeline, Claire, and Chloe, who've had their cameras covered during that part, will then uncover their camera as Madeline sings, sit where everybody can see, and you all step back to be in full body position. Yeah? So when I do that part with the, in our recording, I'm gonna be using my thumb on and off, but when in doubt, just know when your singing is on, your face will be on camera. Yeah? All right, so we've stepped back and we're in full body. So we're back here. We've got magic to do just for you. And remember, when we're coming back, you are so excited to welcome your audience into the show. So you're running back. We've got magic to do just for you. And you're very excited. Then you bring your feet together, swing your arms up and down and around, and then bring them back, pulling your elbows. So my elbows are pulled back, so they're trying to reach the middle of my back here as my hands are jazz hand out from my sides. So we've got miracle plays to play. Then I'm going to step with my left foot. I'm going to step sort of to my left corner. Step, going to hop on my right, hop. My arms are in an L. Left arm is up, right arm is down. Then I take my right leg, I twist around to ball change. So now my hips are facing the right corner. It's tricky. So left corner, right corner. Yeah? And then I'm going to step right and swing my arms to the right. Step left, swing my arms to the left. So that whole thing together is, we've got parts to perform, hearts to warm. And notice when I did my ball change, my left hand was wrapped around. My right hand was wrapped around. And then I stepped, left hand wraps forward, right hand wraps forward. We've got parts to perform, hearts to warm. Yeah? Then I'm going to turn my hips so I'm facing directly to the right side, but my legs are still in that second side-to-side position. So I'm just rotating or pivoting. Kings. Taking my right hand, which is the downstage hand, just swing it so I'm open. Kings and things. Crouch low to take by storm. Stand up tall as we go along our way. Yeah. So that's kings and things to take by storm. And then you're going to do this little semi-Fosse walk. It's not true Fosse, but that's okay. We're just going to be swinging our arms. Again, our elbows are behind us. They're really far back. And I'm just gently swaying my hands, elbow, wrist, fingertips, elbow, wrist, fingertips. behind me. If you are a featured dancer, you're going to be walking around yourself, around your left shoulder in a circle. If you are not a featured dancer, you're going to be walking forward to turn your camera off, but you're still staying engaged, you're still looking at the audience, you're like, yes, come join us, goodbye. Yeah, but instead of putting your palm against it, you'll be turning your camera off completely. Yeah, so that's part one of your section. La 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 la. And then we have the dance break. This is just for our featured dancers, so if you are not in this section, feel free to skip ahead. Featured dancers, stick with me right here for a minute. It's a little tricky, but we got it. Feel free to go over this part as many times as you need featured dancer people. So we've done our steps around ourselves. We're going to do 4, 3, 2, and then bring it down to your knees, crouch down, bending your knees. Yes? And then you're going to, with the music, you're going to come right up. Your right leg stays bent. Your left leg bursts out, tendu, so your toe is pointed, turned in. Right arm is reaching up, left arm is down. So that's 1. And you're going to turn your head to the right. This is all on those big beats that you're going to hear in the music. So it's 1 and. Then you're going to bring your arm all the way down and back in, like a half version of what we did previously. So 1 and, 2, ba-da. Then you're going to bring your hand in, out, and it's right on that music beat. Ba, ba, da, 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 ba, ba. Then you're going to bring your left leg in, 3, 4, yes? Into passe. This leg can straighten up at this point. Your right leg can straighten up. So it's 1 and, da, 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 ba, ba, do, do, do. And then we're going to flick our left leg, flick it to the right corner, to the left corner. Then we pas de bourrée, so we step back, side on our tiptoes. Then we're going to step out in a big, big, wide plie in second position. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you're going to scooch all in. 8. Yes, and that's a long sliding in. So it helps me, I slide in my right foot into my left. But you can go the other way too, whatever keeps you centered. Yep? So that whole thing is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. And then we're going to take 2 legs to jump off, but we're flicking our left leg out in the air, reaching your hands to the sky. So 2 legs, jump, but flick this out. Then you're going to do a pas de bourrée, back, side, front, together. Then you're going to do the same thing with your right leg flicking out now. Flick, back, side, front, together, sweep left, sweep right, reach up on your tiptoes. So that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Then we go all the way down to our knees. 1, 2, up. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we go up on our toes, 6, and roll up, 7, 8. So I'm down here. I bring my right arm down. My left leg extends up. Bring it in. Reverse that. Bring it in. Come up to my feet. Roll on up. Then I'm going to do a soutenu drag. So that's just a crossover turn. Step right, left over right. Unwind. Step out, drag. And that drag is going to take you to your camera, where you'll cover it with your thumb and disappear. Yeah? So for that, I'm covering it with my thumb. Pretend my thumb is covering it. Then with my hand still covered, I'm leaning under, so that when I take my thumb off, it looks like I've disappeared. Ooh, magic. Just like in our audition. So, we're here. and then the music slows down. So let's do that whole dance break all together, just with some music. Why not? Why don't we? Here we go. Let's do one. And for steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Bending knees. 6, here we go. Up, look, down, up, up. Do 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Bada booray. Up. Booray, sweep. Up. And down. Up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. And then, so you've disappeared. You hear the music go ba da 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 da, and this is still just the featured dancers. The featured dancers and just the featured dancers will be coming up, and they're kind of grooving, da 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 da, and you're kind of close, and you're just grooving out, and then you see the audience and say, "Hey, come on, I got something to show you," and you beckon them as you go to full body. Yeah, you have one slow count of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you bounce to the quick beat as you wait for everybody else to join you. You bounce for 2 counts of 8. Everybody else, so the rest of our ensemble, join back in. Hello. You will then turn your cameras on after that first count of 8. So you see them disappear. You count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you turn your cameras on and you say, "Here, come here. I got something to show you." And you come back and you bounce to the beat and then you bounce for 1 count of 8. That third count of 8 will be Wednesday. The Wednesday cast turning on their cameras and getting ready to go. So then, after those 3 counts of 8, featured dancers pop up first. On that second count of 8, the rest of Thursday ensemble and the soloists turn on their cameras. And then the third count of 8, Wednesday cast will join in. We're all bouncing. And then the music goes ba, 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 ba. And so that's 5, 6, 7. You're going to hold on 7, 8, and freeze. And then we have our ending, so let's bring it home. We have drag, ball change to the right, drag, ball change, out in point. Remember, straight, tiny, point. Then we come to the camera. This is everybody. We've got miracle plays to play, windshield wiper, parts to perform, scooch away, hearts to warm, reach right and left, kings and things, ball change your right foot back, ball change, kick with a pointed toe and a straight knee to take by storm. And then we come up towards the camera. We use that Fosse walk, that kind of slow Fosse walk situation. Kings and things take by storm as we go along, and then you guys break into your different sections that you're singing. Everybody else will be covering their cameras and doing some creative lighting special effects, so we're just going to be seeing your faces here. For the rest of this part, I really want you guys to just be at the camera, singing towards it, singing to your audience your own part, so make sure it's memorized. And just jamming out. Yes, you can use your hands to come up here. You can go like this. You can do all sorts of magical things with your hands as you're doing. We've got magic to do. We've got magic to do. Magic. Yes, just have so much fun with it. You can look at each other in the cameras and sort of like vibe off each other. All those good things are highly encouraged. And then on the words. So you have as we go along, and make sure you're really jamming out on the word long. Our way. On the word way, others are going to start turning off their cameras. Once you see most of the people turning off your cameras, we're going to be moving into the transition for the next scene. So whoever is up first will either keep their camera on or turn it off quick to change, or we'll figure out that transition more in rehearsal. But people will be turning off their cameras on the word way. Yes? All right, and that is the whole entire thing. So let's give it a try now with some music. Here we go. So I will be doing, for the solo part, I'll be starting with Madeline Dunn, then I'll be covering my camera and saying when people turn their cameras on and off so you guys can kind of get a sense of what it is. And I will be doing the the featured dancer part as well during the dance break. So if you are not a featured dancer during that moment, remember you come up and you turn off your camera. All right? Here we go. So everyone's cameras will be off, and I will be having my hand over it so that you know that it's off. Yeah. So cameras are actually off, not just your thumbs covering for this part. Here we go. Excuse me. So here we're going to have the Star Ensemble Wednesdays cast is on, doing cool things. And again, we're using the flute track, so you can practice with the right tempo. And Madeline Dunn's camera turns on. Join us, leave your fields to flower. Join us, leave your cheese, your sour. Then you come back, join us, come and spend an hour or two. You're here. Doodly-doo, journey. Lipstick and exotic. Join us, just for you. Hey, you're singing hearts to perform, hearts to warm, things to take by storm. On the word way, we have Claire and Chloe turning on their cameras with their thumbs covered. This is Chloe, intrigue, that's to make disaster. And then Claire, humor. And then Claire comes on, or Chloe comes on, turns it pastor relief. Madeline comes on, deedly. The others turn on their cameras. Emmy. And Susanna. And Emmy comes back on. And everyone, all solos are out here. We've got magic to do, just for you. Miracle plays to play. Hearts to perform, hearts to warm. Things take by storm. And if you are not a featured dancer, you are coming up to turn off your camera. If you're a featured dancer, you're with me. Down. Sorry, that's the other way. And you're hidden. Then just the soloists come up. And then if you're a soloist who's not a featured dancer, you come up. And we're all waiting and bouncing. And freeze. Magic to do, just for you. Everyone come up. Parts to perform. And walking slowly. You, and you're singing whatever your line is. Magic. And you're vibing with each other. Then you look to the camera. And you're turning it off or getting ready for your next scene. So, yes, all right, and that is your opening number. Beautiful work, you guys. We will fit it in with the story and the show in rehearsal. But for now, keep practicing all that choreography. I will see you in rehearsal.